Nate, thanks so much for being here. I know this Reds team is exciting, and as a new member of this squad, you come over from the White Sox, both young teams, both very energetic. But what's been your favorite part about being with the Reds so far?
Well, first off, thank you for having me on the show, and hopefully they described Sonny as nasty in that segment beforehand, because that's what he is. He's pretty nasty out there on the mound. But coming over from the White Sox to the Reds has been a 180 flip, and something that I'm excited about, and for reasons on the field, obviously, that everybody's getting to see, and off the field as well, because I get to drive home every night, so that's nice to do.
Yeah, Nate, it's Al Leiter. Yeah, you bet nasty. I love Sonny Gray, and I wish you watched it because it was pretty good. But I'm with you about how good Sonny Gray has been. But about you, you've had some injuries with respect to a couple surgeries, and I'm curious. I guess leading to your new place. I know you went to college in right across the river, about 8 miles, Northern Kentucky University. So that's got to be cool to be home. But how do you feel, and what have you done with respect to your mechanics or your overall health to put in a healthy couple months here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great question. And one thing that you got to do, you got to work harder than everybody else. And so that's what I try to do, not just in the rehab process, but when I'm actually out there on the mound as well. It's unfortunate what has happened, just having those injuries and whatnot and the surgeries that come with those. But I'm still fortunate and blessed enough to keep fighting, and someone's actually wanting me, and I was just glad it was the Reds this year.
So let me, we're showing, can you see what we're showing right now, a little B-roll of you pitching? You got something to look at?
No, I don't have anything to look at, but I've seen myself throwing now.
You've seen it.
Okay, good. So you have real short arm action. That's kind of the new trend right now. We've seen Giolito and others do it. Do you do it for consistency, control, command, or health?
Well, all of the above. I think you touched a little bit on it. And, if you look back earlier in my career, I had a little bit of a longer arm action back, and then I would rotate early, and that leaves your arm exposed, your elbow exposed right off the get-go, and putting a lot of pressure on that. And so over the years, just along with the injuries, just try to clean up a little bit at a time with your mechanics. And one of those things is maybe shortening up that arm swing a little bit, keeping it closer to my head, as you're going forward, and try not to open up as much. But, just like everybody else, I have to work on it a lot, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Nate, you mentioned earlier in your career, so let's rewind just a little bit. Al mentioned you went to high school in Kentucky. Shout out to Coach Doug Wayne Scott. That's your boy, I know. Yeah. He said you made the high school baseball team in 5th grade, and you played varsity in 7th grade. Is that true?
I mean, you'd have to check the books a little bit, but yeah, I think that's true.
Coach is pumping you up, Nate.
That's right, and I appreciate every pump that I can get, that's for sure. But, we didn't, in our high school, we played every position. You weren't just in a set position. So when our third baseman would pitch, I'd play third. When our shortstop would pitch, I'd play short. When the right fielder would pitch, I'd play right. And I caught all the way up until high school. So, I was jack of all trades, I guess you'd say.
Pretty cool.
How's Derek Johnson as a pitching coach, and how's it different? What has he taught you?
Oh, yeah, DJ's amazing. Obviously he cares a lot about us, and a lot about what he does, and a lot about the knowledge that he has and how he wants to share it with us. And, this whole new wave of things, of all the technology we have at our hands, can be overwhelming, especially to a guy like me. It's been around a little bit of old school, I guess you could say. But, he's willing to be patient with me and basically to spoon feed me all that technology wording and what it means and how it translates to when I'm on the mound. And that's what it all boils down to. He's all about what can make us the best version of us possible. Not just through mechanics, but through pitch sequencing, through pitch spin rates and all that good stuff. But see, I'm getting all jobbled up with the terminology now. But he's been great. It's not just me; it's the younger guys too. How he can relate so well to them and all the technology that they've been brought up with coming through the organization. And so it's been it's been exciting to be here. It's been awesome to experience it.
And I know it's been exciting for you to experience this starting rotation that has just been absolutely incredible. We saw yesterday Trevor Bauer throwing that complete game shutout in the first game of that 7th inning doubleheader. And I don't know, Nate, how much you were paying attention to his moves after his strikeouts, but he did that Vince McMahon, Conor McGregor strut. What did you think about that when you saw that?
I mean, you talking about a man on fire right there. You know, it looked like early on he was kind of struggling a little bit, you know, just getting through his innings. But man, he turned it on and he saved the bullpen. And like you mentioned, it's not just Trevor. It's Sonny. Excuse me. It's Luis. It's Wade when he gets back. It's Disco when he's there, and it's Tyler when he's chucking it too. So we have a very diverse starting staff and a very exciting to watch starting staff because someone's bringing something different every night. And Trevor was definitely on his game last night for sure.
So, Nate, you grew up nearby. Your favorite memory as a fan, sitting in either the old stadium or that one?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. You know, I tell the story that I didn't always get to come to the stadium because in school, when we was younger, they'd give it out tickets for the perfect attendance and AB honor roll. And, you know, I might not have showed up every day and I might not have got A's and B's every year, but when those did happen, you know, those were pretty cool moments to be able to come up here with the whole family sitting here. And, you know, I got to experience both of them, like you just mentioned, at Riverfront and Great American. And I remember at Riverfront actually catching a ball from the left fielder, which I don't know who it was. And so that was awesome. And then I remember at Great American, we were up in the third level behind home plate, and I remember feeling like I was going to fall on top of the catcher, just how high it was. But those to go from that to actually pitching on the mound is something special and nothing less than exciting, that's for sure.
Well, this team is something special, and we're looking forward to watching you all season long. Nate, thank you so much for hopping on the show with us, and good luck this year.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all having me.